Hello, today we have a new camera to test out. This will be an unboxing video, followed by some sample photos, and if this camera records video, some sample videos as well towards the end. So let's get started with the video and see what's included in the box. We recently purchased this camera from Amazon. So it's currently available on Amazon. Of course, it won't be available forever. But we're just going to test out this camera and show you the settings and what is included in the box. So, first of all, what do we have here? Polaroid IS048. Again, Polaroid IS048. Here it is. Sorry, I'm just going to move the camera back a little bit. So, primarily an unboxing video, but we're also going to show you some sample photos towards the end. So, some specifications and some features. Supposedly waterproof. Supposedly kind of a rugged camera according to this box, but I'm not going to submerge the camera underwater just because when the camera doesn't have underwater housing, I'm always a little bit hesitant to fully submerge the camera. We have up to 16 megapixels, 4x digital zoom, there's a screen, and you have a protective case as one of the accessories. So I kind of opened around the edge a little bit so that you wouldn't have to watch me kind of trying to open this on camera, because it was not too easy to actually open this. So it'll be fairly quick for me to take out the camera, but I haven't used it yet. This is I only did this just for the purposes of making the unboxing video a little bit shorter. So on the back we have some details which are also on the front of the box. Again, it says there's a protective case. I don't know if that's included. Hopefully it is. So we have a USB cable for charging your camera. Not charging, sorry. I'm going to get to that. Not charging your camera. I think that you must have 2 AAA batteries. Okay, that was something that I am going to kind of talk about, because I think that you must have AAA batteries in order to use this camera. 2 AAA batteries. Otherwise, you will not be able to use the camera. So, if you look at a lot of cameras, a lot of action cameras, things like that, nowadays the overwhelming majority will have a rechargeable battery that you can charge with the USB cable. In this case, it seems that you do need batteries. See, 2 AAA batteries not included. I'm just going to say that's a little bit inconvenient, but we're going to get to that in a minute. I do have some batteries that I have here, so I'm just going to show you how to do that in a minute. Okay, so not too much included in the box, so let's get started. So I had already kind of opened this up a little bit for the purposes of not making this video terribly long with me fiddling with the camera. So right away you can see kind of on the interior here, you have your manual and some stuff, and there's the cardboard. So the camera itself is just kind of right here behind the plastic. Then you have a case, little strap, and a USB cable for transferring photos and videos. I don't know if this camera records video. For transferring photos from your camera to your computer. So let's just see that very quickly. You got your USB cable. That'll be useful and necessary. One end plugged into the camera, one end plugged into your laptop, your computer tower, desktop, all-in-one computer, etc., so that you can transfer the files. And you have your strap, which is totally optional, and here's your protective case that we can put over the camera. We're going to show you that in a minute. Okay, so that's our little kind of a rubbery case that should help the camera be a little bit more rugged. Okay, so now onto the camera itself. I said that you would have to connect the USB cable to the camera in order to charge it, and that's, you just have to kind of really pull up over here, and you can see where you have to insert your AAA batteries, and the also right here you can see where my thumb is on left, the memory card. You will need a micro SD memory card. So not only will you need AAA batteries, which will go here, you'll need a micro SD memory card. Again, micro SD memory card to store your photos. Not only that, but it's not going to let you really take any photos or videos. So you'll need to store your files. You need to insert, if you don't have one, you have to separately purchase and insert a micro SD memory card. I have one here as a sample, but keep in mind this was a separate purchase. For the purposes of demonstrating how to use this camera, I really can't do that unless I have the batteries and the memory card. And of course the USB cable will be inserted right over here. Okay, so that's the thing that we do have. We do have the USB cable. charge, I mean not to charge, sorry, to transfer files from your camera to your computer, but the rest is not included, which is a little bit unfortunate, but I'm just letting you know in case that you were hoping to get a product that's ready to use. Some bundles will come with, have a memory card in the package, but you'd have to really look at the Amazon description. Okay, so plus, the plus sign for the battery. So I got my AAA batteries again. I'd already purchased these separately. The plus sign is over here, so we're going to put that, and then the minus, I guess, will be there. So now let's actually, based on this diagram right here, we're going to try to insert this memory card. Yeah, a lot of kind of setup and a couple of separate purchases just to actually be able to use this camera. So I have a little thin object I'm going to insert. You're going to hear the click sound. Push down the memory card. Listen to this. Okay, there's the clicking sound. Now, we should be able to use our camera after inserting our AAA batteries, which is a separate purchase, and our memory card, micro SD memory card, which is a separate, oh no, am I going to break it now? No. Separate purchase. Okay, I think we're about ready to go. This camera is still very lightweight. Here it actually is, since I didn't show it to you yet. The Polaroid IS048. With the flash and kind of a dust-proof design, the lens is not going to get dirty, so you can always just wipe away any dust. Here you have a space for a tripod, and here's a little switch to kind of put the camera into lock mode so that this battery cover really won't come off, even though it's already very, very sturdy on its own. You know, so this is where the strap goes. So you can probably kind of see me in the background a little bit, but so here's the zoom in, zoom out button, playback mode, the menu, I don't know what the M stands for, but there's also a capture button up here, and a power button. So we're about ready to use this camera, the Polaroid IS048. Let's get started. Again, as I said, let me just to recap, just to summarize. Okay, so you do have this little case. Maybe I should just do that. Should I do that? What it looks like. Let's see. This is how cool this looks. Very cool, I must admit. Looks very cool. Okay. But I'm going to take it off for now. Okay, ready to use the camera. And I think that's it. Here we go. So we do have some battery life in these AAA batteries. Okay, I'm going to try to walk you through as best I can the menu. So as I said, there's digital zoom, so hold that to zoom in. And then the W button, I guess, to zoom out. Okay. So we're on 16 megapixels, I think. So we're just going to click this camera button to capture a photo. Okay. We just took a photo. See, that's the number of photos you have remaining based on the size of the memory card. So let's see if we just take one more photo. Okay, so decreased. So we were able to take some photos, and you should be able to see those photos by clicking playback mode right there. And then the left and the right buttons. Okay. Okay, I guess those are our photos, whatever. Okay, so let's try to go back. That's options. Okay, let's go to the menu. Okay. So this appears to be our menu button, or the back button. So I'm interested, in addition to taking pictures, let's try to see if we can look at our video settings. So let's try to find our settings. I think that's this button right here. So auto, different modes for making pictures. So, oh, M is the mode button. Okay, so we're gonna look at some more. Oh, okay, so this mode button gets you between video and photo and playback. See, I'm on photo mode right now. Now click this mode button again, and you're on video mode. So I want to see, let's see, let's take away auto power off. Oh, image size. Okay, this is for video. I'm trying to figure out how to press the OK button. How do we get to settings? Wow, we have a lot of settings here. Okay. Mode. So I'm clicking mode. I want to change my video settings. So how do I do that? Okay, image size. So let's go up. Okay. So I go up, and then I click. How do I click OK? Where's the set button? Where's the OK button? I'm a little bit confused here. Which one of these is the OK button? Okay, bear with me 1 second. I'm trying to understand where the OK button is. Like, I don't really understand like where the buttons are. Like where the OK button is. I'm kind of confused here. See, okay, there's a set button, but I don't see a button called set. Okay, and tapping the power button just once will turn off the camera. So, okay, I'm really sorry. I'm just a little bit confused here how to get to the okay, so mode gets you to video settings. I mean, it gets you to video mode. So this is the settings button. Okay, so I want to change video to HD, 720p. So why can't I click the OK button? Is there an OK button here? Might have to read the manual, because I'm just not really sure what to do. Okay, might have to make a separate video. I might have to stop the video here and try to figure out how to click the OK button, because I don't see the OK button. Maybe it's this button. Fine. Okay. Mode. Now, okay. Up. Now, is this the OK button? Oh. So this is the OK button. I mean, the problem is that these are not really... This isn't really intuitive. This, it says set, but this doesn't say OK. This is the OK button, but it doesn't say OK. It's very... I'm just sorry. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be frustrated. It's just a little bit misleading because you have all these buttons that do different things, but none of them are labeled. They're labeled with a little picture. This should say OK. If this is the OK button, it should say, or this can be the OK button. But none of these actually, except for mode, which is M, none of these really tell you. It's fine. Okay. Ugh. Unbelievable. Okay, so now we're in HD video mode. So if you press this button, remember, mode gets you to photo mode, video mode, playback mode. So now we're in video mode, and we're finally at HD, which again we did by clicking So you can click here, and then this is the OK button, and then go up, and this is the OK button. Okay. Finally. Okay. So, okay, now we're out of mode. Okay. So, if you click this button, it should start recording a video. See? There it is. So you're recording a video now. So you can take pictures and record videos at 720p. And then click this button to stop. Okay, so that's it. Some settings. Just keep in mind that this is your OK button when you're in the menu, and make sure you have AAA batteries to use the camera, and a micro SD memory card as well. This is the power button. Just tapping the power button once will turn off. So just very important. Again, just to recap: AAA battery, micro SD memory card will be a separate purchase as well. And when your batteries run out, if you don't have rechargeable batteries, you'll have to get new batteries. A little bit inconvenient, but we'll see how the quality is. This portion of the video will be followed by video samples and photo samples. So before you purchase this camera, if you're still interested in purchasing this camera, despite the fact that you need AAA batteries to operate the camera, if you'd like to further have inform your decision, for me to further inform your decision on whether you think the quality looks good or not, there will be some sample videos and photos following. So you can decide for yourself if you think this looks like a good product. I'm not sure right now because of the AAA batteries. I don't like the idea of not having a rechargeable battery that charges via the USB cable. But we'll see. Let's see if the video quality will be impressive. Photos and videos will follow. This is the Polaroid IS048. It costs about $50 for me on Amazon. So I think for $50 you can get better cameras, but we'll see if the video quality is impressive. Just keep in mind, $50 is cheap for a camera, but you can find really good cameras on Amazon for $50 or less if you shop around. This doesn't have to be the only camera you'll purchase. So, without further delay, here are the sample videos and photos with this camera. 720p video test with the Polaroid IS048 camera. Polaroid IS048 camera requires 2 AAA batteries in order to use this. In order for the camera to be operational. 720p video test, HD resolution 720p all the way up to 720p. This camera records video and also takes photos all the way up to 16 megapixels. 720p video test with the Polaroid IS048 camera. I would say it's an inconvenience that the camera requires AAA batteries. It's unfortunate that you don't have a rechargeable battery that you can simply charge via the USB cable. So just, again, keep that in mind if you're interested in purchasing this camera. You need 2 AAA batteries. Thanks for watching this video. Have a nice day. This has been a 720p resolution video test with the Polaroid IS048. Hello, this is a 720p HD video test with the Polaroid IS048. This is the Polaroid IS048 720p video test. The highest video resolution setting with this camera. This is a camera right here that I am recording with. You can see it. There it is. Polaroid IS048. This is a video test. How well can you hear me right now? How good do you think this camera is recording video? This camera has videos and photos, available photos all the way up to 16 megapixels, and video resolution all the way up to 720p HD. This camera does unfortunately require 2 AAA batteries in order to be operated. Otherwise, you will not be able to turn on the camera. You will not be able to take photos, videos, etc. Again, this is a 720p video test. I have this mirror here just so you can see I'm recording with this camera. I have the blue color, 720p video test HD, the highest resolution setting. You can also have lower video settings as well if you choose. Purchase this camera for around $50 on Amazon plus tax, shipping, etc. all those fees. And I will say that there might be better cameras out there, but for around $50, which don't require to use AAA batteries in order to. Hello, this is a 720p HD video recording test with the Polaroid IS048, 720p resolution with the video test. With the Polaroid IS048, this camera records video as well as takes photos. This is a video test. This is the camera we're recording with. You have the Polaroid camera right here. .720p video test. How well can you hear the audio? How good do you think the video quality is? .720p resolution video test with the Polaroid IS048 camera. This camera requires 2 AAA batteries in order to be operational, which is not ideal, unfortunately. So just keep that in mind. If you are interested in this camera, you need 2 AAA batteries in order to use this camera.